Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Kuwait pilot stream. It is 2100 hours local time, 1800 Zulu, the 25th of February, Kuwait National Day. As a matter of fact, today is the 63rd anniversary for the independence of the state of Kuwait, the hometown of Kuwait pilot. And tomorrow, the 26th, marks the 33rd anniversary of the liberation of Kuwait. And today I have chosen to fly a special route from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, to the state of Kuwait aboard this PMDG 737-900ER in the colors of the government of the state of Kuwait, which is a real-world livery. This aircraft is owned by the government and flies government officials, including the Emir of Kuwait. I want to welcome all of you guys to this live stream and want to thank you very much for coming aboard this evening and celebrating with me the occasion of both the liberation and the independence of Kuwait. I want to begin here by welcoming Rand Cooley. How are you doing, my friend? Bert, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. Stan, Rashal, welcome, guys. Dougal, Mektevish. Yeah, thank you very much, Dougal, for that. I'm quite flattered by that comment. Thank you very much, Dougal. Hello, James. Welcome aboard. Steph, welcome. Good evening to you. Benny, welcome aboard. We have also today with us Mustafa Abdullah. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you here. Raul Rodriguez, welcome aboard. Panam 436. Renan D. Oliveira, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. Jafar Appside, welcome aboard. We have also Shipped Up. Welcome aboard. Ivan RS, Chris Loach. Hello, guys. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. Of course, today we are also going to be hosting a giveaway. 3 lucky winners are going to win gift certificates worth $50 redeemable at your favorite store. So any store that you like, whether you like the X-Plane org store for X-Plane add-ons or the Sim Market store for Microsoft Flight Sim add-ons, you take your pick. You just let me know what you like. And we're going to be doing the giveaway at different times during the stream, perhaps once at cruise, and then again before we arrive into Kuwait, and then finally once we land at Kuwait International Airport. Captain USA, welcome aboard. Joshua Gaming 777, good afternoon to you, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we have also Benny and Coleslaw. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Captain USA 350. Welcome aboard. All right. So, first of all, let's go to Navigraph charts. Take a quick look here at our flight plan today. I hope that my volume, the sound volume, is better today, and the sim sounds are not too loud for you guys. We'll take a look at that as well. Okay, so very quickly here with Navigraph charts, we are currently at King Khalid International in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the Saudi Arabian capital. We are going to be departing today runway 33 right through the Alta 1 Kilo departure through the Altav transition. We are going to be cruising at a final cruise altitude today of 31,000 feet, arriving into Kuwait approximately 55 minutes after departure through runway 33 right through the Conroe 3 Charlie arrival through the Conroe transition. Should be an uneventful flight. The weather in Kuwait has been very cold last couple of days with lots and lots of rain. But hopefully things will subside as we arrive into our destination this evening. Now, let's go ahead and set up, and then I'll tell you a little bit about why I have picked this specific route today from Riyadh, the capital, to Kuwait International. All right, back in the cockpit here, everything is looking good. We're going to go to the electronic flight bag, and we're going to request the data from SimBrief. We have all the data here. By the way, I'm using a real world registration number for this aircraft. Very nice. I do see this aircraft often when I drive by the airport. I see most of the time it's actually parked at the VIP hangar, but sometimes you'll get the pleasure of just watching this aircraft land. All right, let's go here. First, we're going to make sure that the alternate landing gear equipment is in order. All the pitos and the covers are here, so we are good there. And the landing gear lever is in the down position. The fuel selectors are both in the idle cutoff position and the throttle is retarded. The flaps are up and the speed brakes are disarmed. We're going to come here to the overhead panel. We're going to turn on the battery switch on and we're going to connect ground power. Excellent. And next we are going to come down here and do our checks. We're going to do a quick APU start today. So we're not going to wait till the end. We're just going to turn on the APU. Cargo fire test. Checks okay as well. Brilliant. Alrighty. And we're going to check the lights real quick here as well. All the lights look okay. Perfect. Excellent. All the lights check okay. All right. And let's cancel the master caution. There we go. All right. Next, we're going to bring the emergency lights can be turned on. And we did turn this on, yeah? We did. Okay. Let's go ahead and start the APU. We're going to turn on the left after fuel pump and start the APU. All right. Perfect. The giveaway is going to be gift certificates, Bernd. So you can pick whatever you like from either the org store, the sim market store. You can just let me know which one you want, and I will be providing you with a gift certificate. All right. Perfect. EGT is rising. We can put the on auto and fasten seatbelt signs on auto. There we go. The APU is now available. Perfect. APU gen. Let's turn on the APU. And we're going to turn off the engine bleeds. APU bleed on, and we'll put the left pack on auto. Let's begin with overflows. Nothing to do here. Nothing to do here. Everything checks okay here. And all is good. Perfect. Equipment cooling is normal. The fasten seatbelt and non-smoking signs are on. Window heat can go on. We're going to turn on the hydraulics. And the voice recorder is on auto. Recirc fans on auto. Everything here checks good. We're going to set the altitude to 31,000 feet, which is our final cruise altitude, and 100 landing altitude at Kuwait International. The position lights are on steady. We're good here. Excellent. Everything here looks good. Let's go to the overhead panel here, and we're going to check the flight recorder. Checks okay. Mach speed warning test 1. Mach speed warning test 2. Stall warning number 1 and number 2. Excellent. And next we're going to set the ADDONS to nav mode. Brilliant. And we'll set this to STS. Excellent. Everything is good here, and time to set up the FMC now for our flight. Perfect. Let's come down here. We're going to click on the FMC. We're going to go to position in it. KFC Turbo, welcome aboard. Hello, Isaac Lemos. Welcome aboard. Hello, FB. Good evening to you, my friend. Glad to have you here. Thank you very much, Dougal. Appreciate it. All right. So we are at Oscar Echo Romeo Kilo. That is Riyadh International, or King Khalid. And then we're selecting this here. Perfect. Let's go to the route, and we can actually request the flight plan from SimBrief. So we're going to click here, select SimBrief. I love the integration with SimBrief. So we can click here to set the payload, click here to set the fuel, and we're done. We're going to go to select route and click on request flight plan. And this should now get us. We are, by the way, flight Kuwait Airways 001, because we are carrying the Emir of Kuwait today from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, with the government officials back to the country. All right, load, and let's see here. Just gonna give it a little bit of time here to load the flight plan, and then we're good. All right, there we go. Activate and execute. And now we have the flight plan. Perfect. Next, we are going to go to the departure, and we're going to bring up again Navigraph charts. We'll put it here on the side and take a note of our departure and arrival runways. Excuse me. Looking here at marginal VFR at King Khalid today. So we're going to go and select the SID, which is the Alta 1 Kilo, which is this one here. And obviously it gives us the only available runway for this departure, which is 33 right, and execute that. Next, we're going to go to the arrival at Kuwait International, and we're going to select the corner 3 Charlie 33 right is the star. And we are going to select ILS Zulu 33 right. The reason I like this one is it's a straight in approach into the airport. This one's got transitions and it makes things a little bit difficult. So we're just going to use the Zulu arrival here. There is no transition. So we're just going to go to the legs page, and we're going to make sure there are no discontinuities. This is the center fix, final fix for the runway. So we're just going to clear this discontinuity here, and everything now is good to go. Perfect. Now we're going to go to the performance initialization, and we're just going to click on the zero fuel. You have everything here. The reserve fuel is 3, and the cost index is 11. The cruise altitude is 31,000 feet. It's showing 28.7 as the maximum, so we're just going to put 31,000 feet. All right. So the cruise winds 283070, 283070, and we're going to enter that there and execute. Okay, and then, you know what? We'll just go to 280 for the cruise altitude. There we go. Okay. Next, we're going to go to the N1 limit, and we'll derate the takeoff. Next takeoff, we're going to select flaps 5 for the departure. The center of gravity is 28. Gives us a trim of 4.68. Hello there, Linus. How are you doing, my friend? Good evening to you, my friend. What's the giveaway for? Isaac, the giveaway is going to be gift certificates. You can redeem them at your favorite store. All right, let's set our trim here to 4.68. That's 4.5. That's about right there. And let's go and set up the glare shield. So first, we're going to set this to 157. Right, 157 is set. The altitude is 28,000 according to the calculations there. So we're going to adjust this one here also to 28,000. There we go. Perfect. We're going to make sure the flight directors are on both sides. Excellent. And the auto brake is set on rejected takeoff. We can put this away, and we are pretty much ready to go. All right, so we'll set this here, and the only thing we need to do is set the altimeter to 907, and everything is good here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and set the parking brake. Parking brake is set. We're going to come to FS Actions, And we're going to go to the ground services. We're going to release the ground power. And we're going to remove the chocks. Brilliant. And then we can go to... Sorry, guys, I received a phone call I had to answer, so all's good here. All right, so we're going to go to FMC and select climb. All right, a few more tests here, and then we'll push out of our position. Let's go do the GPWS test.
Glide slope.
I'm going to put this on the legs page.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear. Terrain, terrain, pull up. Airspeed low, airspeed low.
All right, and we're going to squawk 2000. Let's test the TCAS. V-Sky check. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much, Ivan. Appreciate it, my friend.
TCAS test, pass.
All right. TCAS test is passed, and we're good to go. By the way, I can do one thing. Let me see if we can... I do have it. Okay, so this is the new NVIDIA app, and it's got those filters there. So let's take a look here. I think the filter looks pretty nice, huh? Yeah. All right, let's do that. Okay, so we are... all looking good here and ready to go. So let's see, anything here? All right, all is good here. We're going to turn on the fuel pumps. Beacon light can go on. And now we can call the pushback truck and push out of our position. Okay. GSX and prepare for pushback and departure. We're going to use Saudi Arabian Airlines. Okay. And we can switch here to the outside. There's the marshaller there coming. There's the Saudi aircraft there heading for departure, runway 33 right. Hello, Chris. Welcome aboard. No, unfortunately, no. They don't work. They don't work on X-Plane 12. It doesn't support it, unfortunately. I do like this livery quite a bit. It's nice to have Boeing amongst the Kuwait Airways fleet. We do have a number of 737-300ERs. But yeah, we don't have the 737s, so it's nice to have it. All right. There comes the pushback truck. All right, so while the pushback truck is doing its thing, let's come over here and we're going to turn off the pack. I'm not sure what the pushback truck is doing. That's Middle East Airlines, which is the national carrier of Lebanon. What is the pushback truck doing? All right, he's in position.
Locking gear.
All right, perfect. Right, we're going to push momentarily out of our position. Now, the reason, guys, I've selected Riyadh, Saudi Arabia is really to show appreciation for the Saudi people during the invasion and annexation of Kuwait in 1990. Nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
And the reason I say that is during those difficult times, the Saudi people have opened their homes for Kuwaitis that were stranded outside. And they've actually, a lot of them have left their own homes and let, the Kuwaiti people go and stay there during this unprecedented time for all of us back here. It's a time that we will never forget. Any Kuwaiti that you ask will always remember this time. It's a wound that will never cure. So this is an appreciation of the Saudi people and also the government of Saudi Arabia for all the help that they have extended to Kuwait. And of course, during this occasion, welcome aboard Max Super 747, Alex. Wow, 18 months as a senior captain. Wow. Alex, thank you very much for your support, sir. I appreciate it very, very much. So, yeah, all right. Let me come down here, and we're going to bring up some lights here. Let's put some lights on the main panel. It is getting dark, so we're just going to bring some lights here. And, of course, the coalition led by the United States in 1991 was something that was unprecedented. It's like the entire world has come to help, the Kuwaiti people, a nation that is very peaceful and very small compared to, the invader. So I'm forever grateful for all the coalition forces, for the United States, for the United Kingdom, for leading the coalition, the role of all the friends and allies around the world. If it wasn't for all these people and for all the men and women in uniform of those coalition forces, I would not be sitting here and streaming this live today. So I am very, very grateful for all the sacrifice and for those who lost their lives for a rightful case and for really liberating Kuwait. So here we go. Let's confirm engine start.
Engine's not started yet. I'll call you back later.
We did not start it, so okay, let's start at least one engine and then we'll confirm to GSX. Okay, there we go, engine starting. Captain USA 350 member for 2 months. Wow, time does fly, absolutely. You know that the situation was bad when even the Chinese and Soviets decided to support Kuwait. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. All right. So we have a good start on engine number 2. Let's start engine number 1. I really like this filter that I've created recently. I think it really brightens things up and make things look really, really good inside the cockpit. Right, while we're at it, let's set flaps 1, 2, and flaps 5. All right, here we go. Fuel for engine number 1. I think you guys can tell me now if the external sounds are too loud and if they overpower my sound.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. Please disconnect.
I wish the whole world was at peace. Same here. It was a sad time for sure. Sounds are excellent. Perfect.
2 months behind Alex. Smile.
Happy Independence Day, Q8. 2 months behind. Thank you very much, Drishal. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you Sounds are good, well balanced. Excellent, excellent. Perfect. All right, so we're just waiting now for the ground services to disconnect. While they disconnect, we're going to set the gens here. The engine selectors to continuous.
Disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Pack can go to auto, the isolation valve to auto.
Right is clear.
We're going to turn on the engine bleeds and turn off the APU bleed. Brilliant. We can turn off the APU now, and we can turn on the taxi lights. Perfect. Let's do the flight control check real quick. Right, full up, full down, full left, full right, and neutral. Pedal full left, full right, and neutral. Flight control check is complete, and the before taxi checklist is complete. Waiting for the hand signals there, and we'll be on our way. We're going to set the TCAS to TARA. Brilliant. And we are ready for departure. Okay, we are good to go, folks. And here we go. Parking brake is released. And we're good. Let's go. Riyadh ground. Thank you for your hospitality. Okay. Just look at how beautiful this aircraft is. In my view, this is the most advanced study level simulation of an aircraft in Microsoft Flight Sim, the PMDG 737-900ER. Right, here's our turn. Let's go ahead and start the clock. Oh, we had a gifted membership from Alex. Alex, thank you very much for the gifted memberships. Guys, if you've received a gifted membership from Alex, please be sure to say thank you. Thank you very much, Alex. Sorry, I was occupied with setting up the aircraft for our flight, and I missed it. Thank you very much, Alex. Very, very kind of you, sir. Appreciate your support. Very, very kind of you. All right, here we go. We are lining up runway 33 right here at Riyadh International. King Khalid International is the official name of the airport. Right, here's 33 right. And landing lights are on. Runway turn off lights. Taxi lights can go off. And strobe lights are on. I think we need panel lights here as well. I think it's getting dark. It is, by the way, pitch dark right now in Kuwait. But I've changed the time so that we can enjoy the scenery a little bit as we travel to Kuwait. Right. Left is clear, right is clear. Let's make the turn. Both scenery packages today, by the way, are freeware. Just type exclamation scenery for both airports. Right, here is runway 33 right, and we are cleared for takeoff. Auto throttle is on. And here we go. Engines are stable. Toga. Airspeed alive. Checked. Rotate. And positive rate of climb. Gears going up. Look at that view, guys. Wow, that looks very, very realistic, I have to say. All right, let's concentrate here. All right, let me bring the pitch down a little bit here. There we go. Excellent. All right, VNAV. We're above 1,000 feet. All right, let's retract the flaps. LNAV. Command A. Can lock the gear. Auto brake off. And flaps up. MC Crewfish, welcome aboard, my friend. All right, here's the turn. Let's set this here, and let's bring up the climb profile. Traffic. Perfect. There are a few restrictions there, but we should be fine at 7,000. Okay, let's take a look at the outside real quick. Very beautiful departure out of King Khalid International here in Saudi Arabia. Brilliant. Giveaway at cruise. It's going to be random, Captain USA. Whenever we've got a break there, we're gonna do one. So, yeah, we'll probably do one at cruise, too. We'll see. Gore Luck. Hello, my friend. Good evening to you. So, basically, there was a very... if you see the title of the stream, tonight, Kuwait is Free, is a historical speech delivered by the late President George Bush, George H.W. Bush, that's George Bush the father, on the in his address to Congress, signifying the end of the Gulf War and that aggression was defeated. And he stood and said, for the sake of the Kuwaiti people, for the sake of our principles, because the world would not look the other way, Ambassador Al-Sabah, tonight Kuwait is free. And this was a historical speech and a moment that we here in Kuwait will never ever forget. The time of the invasion was a very difficult time for all the Kuwaitis living at that time, and for me, I was 16 years of age at the time, so I was quite aware of what was going on, and there were moments where I thought that we will never ever come back, and but. We've had reassurances from, 13,000 Barrow to standard. And at the time, my father was a very high-ranking government official in Kuwait. He was the undersecretary of the Ministry of Public Works. And he had very close ties then to the government and obviously to the Emir and the Crown Prince. And we were stranded in the UK. We were actually on summer vacation. We left Kuwait on the 28th of July for a summer vacation. That's 1990. And when the invasion happened, we decided to stay for a little while in the UK, and then we decided to join my uncle, who was in Oman, in Sultanate Oman. So we joined them there for a number of months. We then moved to Bahrain, just right at the beginning of Operation Desert Storm, which is the operation led by General Norman Schwarzkopf from the United States Army. And that's when we actually went to Bahrain. Dad wasn't with us, actually. He was called by the Emir of Kuwait at the time to join the emergency response team at the Pentagon in the U.S. And so we were with Mom in Oman, and then my mom also left, went to join Dad in Washington, and I was left with my brother and sister, and then we decided to all travel to Bahrain, and Mom joined us later over there. So Dad was pretty sure that that the U.S. is going to expel Saddam Hussein out of Kuwait, and surely they did. But we didn't really know, and he kept things kind of to himself at the time. So we are very, very grateful for everyone that has participated in the liberation of Kuwait. It was definitely a very, very tough time. So I'm very, very grateful for everyone, and especially the United States for leading, the coalition, for forming the coalition, and getting Kuwait back. Carl Childers, hello, my friend. Raul Rodriguez, believe it or not, I served in Desert Storm. Well, a standing ovation for you, my friend. Thank you very much for your service. Yeah, I think Rand, Carl, I think all of you guys have served in Desert Storm. Well, of course, something good happened. Crystal the Wolf, yeah. All right, so there is a restriction, guys, here at 20,000. So we are going, once we clear the restriction, then we're going to continue. Oops, we're going to continue our climb. Let's take a quick look here at the outside. Yeah, there's some off there. The scenery isn't, looking very good here, but that's okay. All right. So, time to do a giveaway before we actually reach 28,000 feet. If we look here, there is a restriction here below 20. So, let's go ahead and start the first giveaway of the day. Harlock Glitch, welcome aboard. Well, thank you for your time and for listening to my story. Thank you very much, Harlock. I appreciate it. All right. Let's go, guys, and do the first giveaway, shall we? And the only thing you need to do is really to be active in chat. So just if you haven't chatted in the last 5 minutes, just say hello Q8, and then you should be eligible to enter the giveaway. All right, let's see here. All right, I can see the names coming in now. Alex, Cannibal Holiday, Captain USA, Diego, Jack Sink. All right, and the list keeps going. Perfect. All right, as you can see, we started the climb again to 28,000 feet, and we have so far 21 eligible users. Okay, so guys, here it is. Let's do the very first one. And Mike Alpha ABC. All right, I can see all your names. All right, and let's go ahead and select the first giveaway winner today, celebrating the independence and liberation of the state of Kuwait. Is going to be, let's see here, how many do we have? All right, we have a lot of guys. All right, let's roll one, and the winner is Captain USA A350. Congratulations, Captain USA A350 is the winner of the first prize today, a gift certificate in the amount of $50 US. Captain USA, all you need to do is send an email. I can already see your profile, so all you need to do is send an email to info@q8pilot.com and just take a capture of your YouTube profile page while you're logged into your account, and make sure that you include that screenshot in your email. Please also indicate in your email where do you want the gift certificate for. Do you want it for the X-Plane org store, for X-Plane add-ons, or the Sim Market store for anything else? That's all you need to do. Congratulations again, Captain USA 350. All right, and there is the first winner. Aspide, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Shashwat Bardwaj, welcome aboard. Hello, FB, welcome aboard. Olger, welcome aboard. Elron into the wind, welcome, my friend. Glad to have you here. We have Farahat, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. Sorry, the chat is moving just way too quickly for me to say hello to everyone. Hello, Diego, welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us this evening. All right, so we are almost at our final cruise altitude of 28,000 feet. And then we will begin the descent. As you can see, as we approach Kuwait, the weather is quite cloudy, and that's, by the way, how the weather is in Kuwait today. It's quite cloudy today, and it has been raining a lot in the last couple of days. So yeah, very unusual weather for us in Kuwait for the rain. The rain is very unusual. Friends and fellas, hit that like button. It does help a lot, believe it or not. Yeah, it does help a lot. You know, recently I have received a surge of subscribers, and I didn't quite understand where those subscribers were coming from. In the last month or so, we've had a substantial number, about 6,000 subs in the last month, which is substantial. And I didn't really know where those subs were coming from, but, you know, I was pretty happy about it until actually somebody told me that one of the channel subscribers has put in an ad in an Indian newspaper. And I'm not sure, I don't have the details, but what I do know is I do have increased viewership from India. It's like a substantial increase. So thank you very much for all the folks from India. I need to do more flights in India now. I'm Geek. How are you doing, my friend? Glad to have you here. Yeah, it's been a while. So I think I do appreciate a lot, you know, everyone, of course, all the channel subscribers, friends, and followers from all countries around the world. But special thanks to the guys over at India for whatever they've done and for all these subscriptions. Some in the last couple of weeks, actually, I've had a lot of flight simmers and content creators subscribe to the channel, which is pretty cool. I think it also tells me that, you know, there's this guy and that guy, and some of them have some really, really good work, man. Some of them do some excellent job with their content. All right, we're almost at 28,000 feet. Kuwait, do you know that your mug shot is on a billboard in the Trenton, USA scenery? Yeah, I've seen that. That's pretty cool. Hello, David White from sunny Southern California. Welcome aboard, my friend. Allison Johnson, hello. Welcome aboard. I hope that you've enjoyed that preset I sent you over on the Discord YouTube VVIP channel, Allison. I'm using that exact preset just right now in this stream, and as you can see, things are looking just fantastic. Yeah. All right, switch here to the outside. Let's take a look, and things are getting darker, without a doubt. So we're going to probably arrive during nighttime. We'll change the time. I'll show you guys around. We can actually, one of the nice things here is you can just go here and change the time just like that. I love Flow Pro. Just look at the beautiful scenery here. Just look at that. Let me just switch here to the outside. Again, look at that, guys. Yeah. While Saudi Arabia is mainly desert land, it's got some really nice mountains, and the terrain from the sky looks spectacular. Lots of color, lots of desert color, that is. Excellent. I'm glad that you like it, Allison. Excellent. Hello, Azam. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you here. I need to get myself a new GPU. Well, yeah, AvGeek, you know, you can definitely, why did we didn't change this? All right, let me go back here and FMC, climb. Cruise. TD in 68 nautical miles. Now, one thing you'll notice with the 737-900 is it auto-tunes the ILS frequency. So this is the, if we look at Navigraph charts here real quick, and we're going to go and select the approach and the ILS Zulu 33 right, you'll take notice here that 110.5 is the ILS frequency, and it is automatically tuned in. And the final approach course is 332. So let's go ahead and set that up. We're going to come here and set 332. 332. And the same thing on the first officer side. 332. There we go. Excellent. Okay. And while we're at it, we're going to come here and we're going to set the flaps 30 today for the arrival, and 147, that's 152 for the final speed. Again, the speeds are quite different from the 738 due to the larger weight of the 900ER. It carries obviously more fuel and more passengers than the 738. Okay, so all is good here. Everything is set up. We can push this back here and leave it there. Excellent. And we can put the terrain on this side. Brilliant. All right. We can also reset the MCP altitude. So if we look here, we are going to, the platform altitude is 2,000 feet. So we are going to reset this to 2,000 feet. All right, 2,000 is set. And one last thing we need is the decision height. So decision height is 101. Okay, so let's set, that's already on Barrow. So 101. 101. There we go. Excellent. Joshua Gaming, welcome to Senior Captain. Thank you very much, sir, for your continued support. I appreciate it, and I appreciate your support and generosity. Thank you very much, sir. Country Bumpkin Simulation. I upgraded to a 7900 3D MSFS. Loves, yeah, absolutely. Thank you again, Joshua Gaming 777 for joining the elite membership here on the channel. I appreciate it. And by the way, folks, FS Expo is on. It's going to be at the Rio, and I've already received the floor layout. Everything is in tip-top shape for our June gathering, the flight sim gathering at FS Expo. Really, really looking forward to meeting up with you again, Stan. I really can't wait, and my son is very excited as well. I just got him the U.S. visa a few days ago. I've went and picked up his passport from the U.S. Embassy here in Kuwait, and we are all set. The only thing we need to do now is get on the plane and head over to Las Vegas, Nevada. I unfortunately have to go quick. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. No worries, Joshua. No worries, my friend. All right. So we are almost at the top of descent, 38 nautical miles. Just look at those beautiful clouds here as we travel through Saudi airspace, heading over to Kuwait, carrying today the Emir of Kuwait and the government officials back from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, to the state of Kuwait. I remember when Kuwait was liberated on the the liberation was on the 26th of February, and on March 5th, the Crown Prince appointed my dad as part of the Kuwait Emergency Response Team, and so he was ordered to go back to Kuwait and enter Kuwait. And at the time, the oil wells were on fire, and there was just really a big dark cloud of smoke all over Kuwait, covering Kuwait. We did not see day. We didn't know if it was day or night because of the smoke. So Dad was there, and of course, at the time, we were in Bahrain with Mom and my brother and sister. And I told Dad, "That's it. If you're in Kuwait, I'm coming. I want to go back with you." And so, unfortunately, the airplanes were not available yet for the general public. And so, Dad had to borrow a car from, one of his friends, and he drove all the way from Kuwait to Bahrain. He picked me up, and then we went back. On the way back, we stopped by a hotel in Dammam, Saudi Arabia, which is, by the way, not very far from where we're flying right now. The hotel is no longer there, I believe. It's been demolished. Abroy, it's called the Abroy Hotel. It was there a very long time ago. And the hotel was packed with U.S. military. And I just started, going and talking to all of them and thanking them. And they gave me some really nice gadgets and stuff to take back with me. And then on the next morning, we arrived. We did it on 2 days. We arrived late during the night to Abroy. And then the next morning, we drove to Kuwait. And let me tell you, the amount of destruction and just the overall scene when I arrived into Kuwait made me cry. It was really, really bad. And the amount of just destruction was paramount. And it was very, very sad moment when I entered into the country. Yeah. All right, thank you, Captain Yusei. I'll check it out later. All of the oil fields is a part of the Red Adair story. One of our guys from Texas. Yeah, Stan, that's correct. That is correct, yes. The guy has, this guy, Saddam, has set all the oil wells on fire, about 900 of them. were on fire. And just imagine the black smoke that was just covering the country when the winds were blowing north. When the direction of the winds was north, just the sky would just turn black completely. You couldn't see anything. I remember my clothing, my shirts would have like black spots on them from the oil, and the back of my feet was all black from walking on the carpets because there is dust, and then this black smoke sets on the carpet, and as you walk, your feet turns black. It was just terrible, guys. It was just unbelievable. You can't imagine how many birds have died, the fish in the sea, how many people have died during the invasion as a direct result, of course, of the mass murders from Saddam's regime and the Ba'athist party in Saddam's regime. So, yeah, I'm glad all of that is history, and I hope it never repeats. His story was made into a good John Wayne movie. Oh, I'm a big John Wayne fan. You got to tell me, you got to point me to it, Stan. Yeah. The smoke from the oil fields made the news here in Canada every day. Yeah, it was a big thing. It was an environmental catastrophe, let alone what he's done to the Kuwaiti people, but it was an environmental catastrophe, really, and it was just an atrocious thing to do. All right. We have now begun the initial descent, ladies and gents, to the state of Kuwait. We are still flying in Saudi airspace, and we have already contacted the authorities in Kuwait and let them know that we are approximately 20 minutes away from the airport in order for preparations to start at the VIP lounge to receive the Emir and the government officials on this 25th day of February as we make it back to Kuwait. And of course I am very, very happy about that. How long ago was this? This was in 1990. So on August 2nd, 1990, that's when Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait, and he was kicked out on the 26th of February 1991. At the time, the leader of the coalition was, of course, the United States under the leadership of George Bush, the father, and we can never, ever forget Margaret Thatcher. Thatcher was a very well-loved lady here in Kuwait. We call her the Iron Lady, the Iron Woman, Margaret Thatcher. Yeah. And, of course, the King Fahd of Saudi Arabia he also played an instrumental role in allowing the coalition to station in Saudi Arabia for the military offensives at the time. So everyone has played, all the friends, and the reason, by the way, folks, is that all the world countries have rallied with Kuwait against the aggression. Kuwait is, while is a very small country, is one of the top countries in doing humanitarian aid. We do humanitarian aid all over the world. Over 250 countries have benefited from aid from Kuwait in one way or the other, whether it's building of schools, hospitals, supplies, food. And for this reason, I think the Emir or the government of Kuwait was very, very smart in doing that, because that has really helped us when we needed it the most. There were, of course, a few countries that stood against us, and those are known. I don't want to turn this into a political stream or anything. That's like taboo, but I think the facts, it's very important for you guys to also know the facts. I teach my kids what has happened. They obviously do not have, any idea of what went on. They weren't even here. but it's a must that they understand the history and what has happened and what we as the Kuwaiti people had to endure during that time. It wasn't live, but a touching story indeed. My dad also recently told me about his time in the German army and when he was on high alert in Italy due to the Balkan situation. Yep. I was born in '93 and did not live the news on the time, and the same time it was too recent to study in schools. So, to be honest, I don't know a thing about it. That's all right. Finally settled in my new location abroad. Glad to catch a stream between obligations. Thanks again, Kuwait. Well, thank you, Phil. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate your support. How are you, Diego? How have you been, my friend? Thank you very much, Drishal. I'm glad that you're finding it interesting. Alex Nessia, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. All right, guys. We are now at 21,000 and we're getting close to Kuwait. So how about we do another giveaway? Yeah, the first one, Captain USA has won. So again, to be eligible for the giveaway, all you need to do is just say hello Kuwait so that you're active in chat, and you will be activated and be eligible for winning the second prize. So here, I'm gonna wait for you guys here, and as soon as we have a reasonable number of eligible users, then we'll go ahead and roll it. All right, we've got everyone here, and oh, Velociraptor, I didn't know you were there. Welcome aboard, my friend. Hello there, Kill. Welcome aboard. All right. We are at 19,000. We have 27 eligible users, 28. All right, I'm going to wait until they're 30 and then we're going to roll it. How about that? All right, we've got 30 eligible users right now. So we are going to select the second winner, and the winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Dougal McTavish. Hey, Dougal, congratulations. Dougal, you know what to do. Well, I'm very glad that you've won something here on the channel, Dougal. That's pretty cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, and all my giveaways are always open for the mods as well. Or please re-roll it. All right, Dougal. Yeah, I get it. All right, let's re-roll. Okay. Thank you, Dougal, for giving that up. I appreciate it. All right, let's roll again. And the winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Linus Albrecht. I hope I said that correctly. Is it Linus or Linus? Linus Albrecht. Are you there, Linus? If Linus is there, guys, just let me know. Linus is here. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations on winning $50 US gift certificate redeemable at your preferred store, whether X-Plane or the Sim Market store. All you need to do is send email to info@kuwaitpilot.com with a screenshot of your YouTube profile while you're logged in, and please specify where do you want your gift certificate to be redeemable at, either the X-Plane org store or the Sim Market store. That's all I need from you. Okay, good stuff. Velociraptor, how are you? You haven't been on streams lately, but welcome aboard. Glad to have you here with us this evening. All right, folks, we are at 16,000. We are approaching Kuwait from the south, which is kind of a bummer if you ask me. I like to get runway 15 at Kuwait because the turn towards the city allows us to see Kuwait Towers and the Al Hamra Tower and the beautiful scene of the city as we come from the northern side of the country. But that's okay. We're going to be arriving from Al Ahmadi which is in the southern border of the country. And we are still in Saudi airspace here. We should be arriving into Kuwait momentarily. Here is a nice wing view for you guys. We're going to do one more giveaway. Oh, Raul Rodriguez. Just coming in with $50 in Super Chat. Thank you so much. Happy Independence Day and thank you. Well, thank you, sir, for your generosity and your support. I appreciate it. Very, very nice of you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Raul the man. Alrighty. All right, 13,000. That's the... All right, so let's set the Barrow. 29903. And we are now... This is the transition altitude in Kuwait. So we are actually pretty close now to our destination. And the preparations are completed at the airport. We have just been...
Happy Independence Day and thank you.
Well, thank you again, Raul, for your generosity, your support. Thank you guys, all of you, for your support and your generosity. I really, truly appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. And thank you, by the way, for being here with me on Liberation and Independence Day. I appreciate that very much. All right. 12,000. Here's the decel point. We're almost there at our destination. We have just received notification from the officials at the airport that everything is in tip-top shape and we are ready to receive the Emir and the government officials back at the airport. Now, we have got to butter this landing, guys. Otherwise, the Emir is going to fire all of us, so... Okay. So, do you guys want to do a replay today? Should I bring a flight control replay? Let me know if you guys want to do a replay or if we can skip it today. If you want to do the replay, we'll definitely do it. As Captain Canada said, no floaties. Replay. All right, let's do that. Let me see here. Let's do flight control replay for MSFS. All right, bring it there. All right, we'll worry about the recording a little later, but it is ready now. And here is a look again at the outside as we enter Kuwaiti airspace, ladies and gents. We are now in the southern part of the country. And to our left, to our right is the Persian Gulf. 10,000 feet, landing lights coming on, runway turnoff lights, and we'll leave those for the time being. We're going to turn on the fasten seatbelt sign to the on position. Everything else is good. Here's our turn, and we should begin decelerating momentarily. Very nice skies, clear skies this evening. Yesterday was really, really bad, but I'm glad that the weather is looking pretty good this evening. Avki, welcome to Private Pilot. Thank you very much, sir, for your support. I appreciate it. I cannot get the flight control replay to work with MSFS 2020 toolbar. Huh, that's strange. I wonder why. My brain was in flight sim mode. I don't use the flight control replay toolbar, so I don't use it here with the with the wheel or with the interface with the. I just don't add it there. I think what you need to do is if you open flight control replay, there is an installation there. You can click to install it, but just make sure that the sim isn't running, and that should really do it for you. I really don't know why you wouldn't be able to. Could have done the flying from Cardiff to Heathrow. Man alive, the M4 was a horrible day. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do more flights in X-Plane, guys, in the coming days. So we are at 8,000. We're almost now at the at Kuwait International. Things are looking good. Let's bring up some background light. There we go. Excellent. Things are looking good. Let me reset my view. There we go. Try that and let me know if you still can't get it to work. I can get you in touch with Fabio. Fabio is the creator of Flight Control Replay. So just let me know if you require any more help. He's a very nice guy, and I'm sure he'll be very happy to help you. What is your favorite aircraft in MSFS Kuwait? My absolute favorite airliner is the PMDG 737-900ER, the one we're flying today. And my absolute favorite GA is the A2A Comanche. And second to that would be the recent COWS DA42. Those are my absolute favorites. Of course, I do like the Phoenix. I do like the Leonardo Rotate MD-80. But those are like the top, like the aircraft I fly the most in MSFS. All right, we are at 6,000 for 2,000. We're looking good. The city is, by the way, somewhere right over there. We can't see it yet. Look at those lights. Pretty cool, huh? All right, we're almost there, and there's one more giveaway to go, by the way, folks, as soon as we land. The DA42, is that good? Interesting. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's excellent. Yeah, it doesn't have the electronic flight bag, but if you look at the price and the fidelity of the flight model, and it just flies like the real thing. It's definitely up there with the competition. Very, very good aircraft. Definitely Dougal. Anyone who purchases the DA42 will definitely enjoy it very, very much. An excellent, excellent aircraft. All right, so you can see far in the distance, you can see the refineries, and this is true to life. And if you want to get those refineries here, let me just zoom in here. You can see the fire from the refineries. This is exactly where you find them, and exactly in the right position, actually. This is very, very accurate. Now, what you need in order to get those refineries is you need, we love BFR. Version, I believe region 3 is the one that has the those refineries for this region. And so you'll get them, you'll be able to see the refineries. There are some over there as well. So they make for a beautiful night approach here, as you can see there. Nice stream. Greetings from Germany. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Fly next month from Frankfurt, Germany to New York JFK in the Lufthansa 747. Gee, that's a really long flight. All right, here we go, and we're getting pretty close now to the airport. So we're going to set the auto brake to number 2. We're going to come here and set the engine start to continuous. We're going to arm the speed brake. There we go. And we're going to go approach. All right, here's the decel point. You can see the localizer and glide slope. Looking good. All right, and we now are decelerating. Alerts are off. Our final approach speed is 152, flaps 30. Okay. All right, localizer captured. Excellent. Let's bring up the replay here, and we're going to hit on record. And we're going to call this, I don't know, 1, 2, 3. That works. All right, it's recording. Perfect. Always pauses with the PMDG. Hopefully it doesn't take too long and doesn't crash the sim. Because that would be like a bummer. Come on. All right, here we go. Perfect. All right, we're going to go ahead and take the flaps to flaps 5. Right, still looking good. All right, and we're going to go to flaps 10, and we're going to lower the landing gear. Just look at this sight. All right, let's focus on the flight. All right, we're looking good. And speed check, flaps 15. All's looking good. Flaps 25. And flaps 30. Okay, the final speed is 152. Right, 152 is set. And we are clear to land. You can see the city there in the distance. By the way, this scenery by Yahya is just beautiful, beautiful scenery. About 95% accurate. And it includes both the airport and the city, Kuwait City. All right, looking good here. One thousand. Autopilot disengaged. Auto throttle disengaged. My aircraft. Slight wind. Ooh, that was a bump there. Yeah, the weather isn't very good in Kuwait this evening.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Reverse. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kuwait International Airport. And that was, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the state of Kuwait, played here at Kuwait International Airport upon the arrival of the Emir of Kuwait on this day of February the 25th, which marks the independence of Kuwait. And tomorrow, of course, the 26th, the liberation of Kuwait. We are now heading to the VIP terminal here at the airport, and you can see the lights over at Kuwait City. You can see Al Hamra Tower there lit with the strobe lights there, with the skyscrapers at the city as we arrive here into the airport. Thank you very much, Dougal. I appreciate it, my friend. 66 FPM for the landing today, so we had to butter it, guys. We've had no choice today, otherwise we would have been fired. So welcome, guys. Welcome to Kuwait, hometown of Kuwait pilot. Was always the minute I touch down. I tell you, even when I do this in this sim, I feel this moment of. It's a very emotional moment and a moment of pride when I arrive into Kuwait, or when I see, you know, the country flag. When I travel abroad and I see the country flag, it just gives me that pride, you know, that sense of pride and satisfaction that we are here. And I'm always very, very thankful for every effort that was put forward by all the, you know, all our friends and followers around the world who have made it possible for me to be here this evening and stream today. So I am forever grateful, and I'm forever grateful for all of you guys for your support, for your kindness, for your generosity, for everything. You guys are the best. Thank you, V-Skycheck. Appreciate it. All right. Looks like there is an aircraft there at the VIP terminal, so we are going to bring the aircraft to a stop here at the Emiri terminal. And we can definitely disembark here. We're going to bring the aircraft to a stop, and then we will do the replay. That's normally where the aircraft of other presidents park, and this is where they come out to greet them. All right, let's bring the aircraft to a stop here. Excellent. And set the parking brake. All right. Let's go ahead and do the replay. I'm pretty happy about the landing grade today. I'm sure the officials there were pretty happy about it. So let's come here. We're going to say stop. And then we are going to load the file. The file name is 123. So we'll just wait for the file to load. And then we'll take a look at the replay. Right, here we go. Let's hit on play. Let's wait a while. There we go. Now you can see it with the lights. The nice thing about the replay, flight control replay, is that you can actually change the time and do whatever you like. And now you can see the city with the with all the lights here as we come into land. Just what a beautiful livery that is. Why is it retracting the landing gear? All right, let me stop it and bring it a little bit further. And then let's see, maybe that... All right, the gear will come down. Perfect. Here's a wing view. There's a flaps 30. Look at that, guys. That's one of the things I like in flight control replay is everything is recorded. So all the animations, the flaps, the speed brakes, everything is properly recorded when we do the replay. Look at those flaps. You gotta love the PMDG. Very, very nice work by Yahya, who has created Kuwait International and City. Just look at this beautiful view here as we came into land. There's Al Hamra Tower right there. Kuwait Towers is right there. Spectacular approach during nighttime. It would have been a lot better, guys, if we were coming from the northern side of the country, but this is equally nice as well. I think that's a nice view for us to watch. Just lovely. Here, we can do this, by the way, so you guys can see it better. There we go. Woohoo! Beautiful. That was a pretty cool landing, huh? All right. Let's do this. We're going to bring the aircraft here. And then we're going to say stop and remove that. All right, now we are going to have to redo all of this stuff. And let's go ahead and kill the engines. Okay. All right. We can go to the menu, FS Actions, ground power. All right, we can request the ground power now. All right, perfect. And what we're going to do is we are going to... 1 second here. Let me turn off the anti-collision lights. Position lights are on steady. All the other lights are off. Okay. Perfect. All right, we can now get the GSX to disembark. So, yeah, obviously this is not a correct parking position. So let's do this. All right, we'll just say we're not going to do GSX. All right, so what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to do the giveaway. So there's one more giveaway for us to do. So let's do that. We're going to head over to Nightbot again, and we are going to run the giveaway for the third time and select the third winner today. So all you need to do again is just to say hello Kuwait, and you will be eligible to enter the giveaway. Again, we are going to wait until we have just about 30 users or so, and 30 eligible users, that is, and then we're going to run it again. Again, I want to recognize and thank Dougal for giving up his prize. I appreciate that, Dougal. All right. So we have about 42, 43 eligible users now. Again, congratulations to the winners of the 2 prizes, and on to the third prize now. And let's go ahead and roll it, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Roll it. And the winner, ladies and gents, is Cannibal Holiday. Cannibal Holiday. Are you there, my friend? Cannibal Holiday is the winner of the third prize. Let's just wait for a confirmation that Cannibal Holiday is with us here in chat. He is here. Congratulations, Cannibal Holiday. All I need from you, sir, is to send an email to info@kuwaitpilot.com with a screenshot of your YouTube profile while you're logged into your account. And I also need you to specify which store would you like me to provide you a gift certificate for. Is it the Sim Market store or the Explain.org store? And that is pretty much it for our stream this evening, guys. I want to thank you very, very much today for being with me, celebrating the liberation and independence of Kuwait, my hometown. It was a fun flight today from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and I'm very glad that I was able to butter it for you guys as well, because, you know, I know that you guys always wait for that moment where we come to land. So I'm very glad that everything worked out correctly and that the sounds were good today as well. So I want to thank you very much, Carl, for that. Good wishes to all the Kuwaiti citizens on their Independence Day. Thank you very much, Dougal. Thank you guys for being here. It's been a blast. No better way to spend the Independence Day and the Liberation Day with you guys. The best of the best, the cream of the crop of the flight sim community is all of you guys here on stream with me this evening. So once again, thank you again, guys, for everything, for the gifted memberships, for the super chat, for being here, for all your likes, your dislikes. Thank you for making it worthwhile for me to be here on YouTube. And we're very close to 100K. and something very big is coming your way once we hit that milestone. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for tuning in, and good night.